You must know I come from a football family, and from my mother's side, too much football there, because my uncles played for Pirates, the other one for Chiefs, and my grandmother was a football person. Okay, so I come from a football side, where my father also in Krugersdorp, he says he was the coach. I don't remember, but I remember somewhere there. I don't know, but I remember that we had football jerseys in our home. I saw those things when I was still young, and I played football. And when I played football, I started saying, I want to play in the PSL, and so you always feel like that. And when you play PSL, you say, oh, I think I can play overseas, and God helps you manage to get those things. And when I was playing, and I realized that very soon everybody has to stop playing. And I said, do I want to be the coach? I wanted to be a trainer. You see what KB is doing with me, a sports football specific condition trainer, not a physical trainer. There's a difference, because physical trainer, you go to Virgin Active, you find him, and if you want a trainer also, you go to athletics, you see somebody's training there. But I'll tell you why, because when I played in South Africa, I was never at the right condition, football conditioning. My condition was never that. But you remember, during our days, we were training 3 times a week. And I wanted to do more, but I couldn't. When I went to Europe, I was not aware at that time that it's pre-season, because it was June. So here was the middle of the season. So I said, I've been training, so I'm okay. I fell into a pre-season. I've never felt training like that. It was hard, I've never trained like that in my life. It was hard. My back was so... they even had to take me off some of the training sessions, because it was too tough. I didn't know that. So, where's this one coming from? Can't take this kind of training, But anyway, to cut the long story short, that's what I wanted to be. But as I started now coaching in the township, I coached in Soweto in the township. I coached Sundowns, youth, and then I started saying, okay, I think I want to be a coach. I think I want to be a coach now, because Ted Dumitru told me, you can do this thing, man, And what I did, he gave me it's like an MDC team, and I started to train them. And I was still a player, remember, at that time. That's when we won the 3 titles in a row. Officially, the assistant coach was Makala Kalani at that time. So I was like a second trainer. So and I started to like it. I lost the playing side. And by the way, Chuku and Modau, they kept me out of the team. They were scoring, those guys, and I focused on training OJ Mabizela, Vilagazi, Mguni, the one who went to Russia. What's his name? Yes, those guys, Tabang, those players, man, Mavimbela, who were playing. They ended up playing in the senior team of Sundowns. So that's my team. So I was coaching that team, and I was focused on that team. There's a guy, Pro Gumbi. Yeah. I was that was my team. So I coached that team, and I loved it. I fell in love with this thing. So, but Ted says, no, but come, be on the bench. I might need the striker, So I'm in there, but not focused now, because Augie is playing all the time. Now I'm with the old man like an assistant. Now he discusses things, and then he worked out, that old man. And then as the senior team was training earlier, and then the youth were coming later. And then we coincided with programs. So sometimes Ted says, stay here with this one. And then we were training on 2 pitches. and then he goes there. Sometimes he brings me here. So and then I follow him the way he was doing. Ted used to like good football. We all know he doesn't like these long balls. So then then this thing came up to me now to say, hey, this thing is doable. So I just followed Ted, to be honest. He gave me the platform. So I followed Ted. Then once those younger ones are winning, and so once a week we play with the senior team and becomes a problem now. The fighting and all that. And then I said, I think this thing I can do it. And then it was Peter Kutrulis and Natasha Chiklas and that era. And then they had another team in the first division that was from Mamelodi that was now facing relegation. They said, no, but go leave this one now, leave the young ones, go save that team from relegation. In that team, yes, in that team, even the captain of Sundowns, who was the manager, Manzini was playing in that team. So we saved that team. I was with Manzini there. Then we saved that team and didn't go to relegation. It was about relegation, and then I came back again. And then, that's how it started. So if I knew I would be a coach, I don't know. But as I'm catching the bug and I'm looking at the games, the team that really inspired me more was Chelsea with Mourinho, with the Drogba and Lampard team. It was an unbelievable team. Then I fell in love with that team, and I followed a lot of tactics. And then I wanted to know me. I became too inquisitive. So if I knew this would be like the way it is, I was not sure. But once I see Mourinho lifting trophies and all that, I said, I think I want that. So that's where it started.
Push. I look at one of the things we've been talking about, how Sundowns, the way you start matches, especially once you found the rhythm, the way you start, you always say, if you survive Sundowns in the first 15 to 20 minutes, then you can start to breathe, because teams are not breathing at that stage. I noticed even over the weekend. Let's talk about this, even the variation of your play. Everyone talks about good football, but Champions League is also... Yeah,
we're a bit shrewd. We're a bit tougher and shrewd. We the players will tell you. You'll speak to Kekan and them. We always have to put a hand on you here and suffocate you until you give us a goal. You must give us a goal. We put you so much stress. You have to give us a goal, and when you give us a goal, then we can breathe. But if you realize that when a team score goals against us at that time, we normally don't come back, or we draw. We really, we give everything. It's like you're punching, and then somebody just swings a punch and he gives you to say, oh, what is this now? Because you wanted to knock him down quickly. But but we have different. People don't understand. We've got different ways of playing. We can play good football. We can play a passing football. We can play a quiet game, and we can close the game. So that has improved us. To be honest, that has improved us, because not many teams can do that. If you look at a lot of Pirates, they give you all the time, give you, and they don't close the game. It is the truth, So they don't close the game. So we are able to. I think you saw the last 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 8 minutes after we scored against Bloom Celtic, we just did not play. We pass. We have the ball, but we call it possession for possession. You defend with the ball. You don't give them a chance to score. You keep the ball, and you don't make those risky passes going forward, because you can lose it, and now you have to defend it. So we'd rather have it. We can even rotate it at the back, but we know about it. We know how to do it, and if odds are against us, especially 10 against 11, it's very difficult to beat Sundowns when we are 10 men. Very difficult. In fact, we don't lose when we are 10 men, because we know how to close the shop, Yeah, but the Kaizer Chiefs one, we just wanted the points, and we packed the bus after we scored.
Does it come with the Champions League experience?
Before just sorry, Mike.
Oh, academic. Yeah. No, we did park the bus after that because we know that they only know to play by launching the balls. So they launch balls. So they don't know how to play interplay. You know, they can't play interplay. They play diagonal balls and they rely on set pieces. So there was no way they can hit us. There was no way they can hit Baroka also in the last 20 minutes because, and Dylan Kerr speaks to me, you know. So we speak, we are friends.
I heard you mentioning Champions League experience at some point. Does it come with good experience? That
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Even under pressure,
Yeah.
it worked for you well.
No, yeah. No, it helps, and that's now when new players come, they take time to understand that because they don't know what you're talking about. They just want to play. They see Sundowns passing the ball and they think it's fun and playing. No, it's not fun. We work hard. You got to run. If you see Tembazwane runs, Sirino runs, Mkulisi runs, Kekana runs, it's not fun. We run. Lebo Hamabuye runs. Some people don't see that. They work hard. They really work hard. You might see them playing, touching the ball, but hey, we work hard off the ball. We regain the ball. We take it quickly from you. We press you. It's not only the tactics, it's the mentality, and you must have the body to do that.